Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Katie and welcome to my channel. I do mostly Harry Potter videos, but I may be doing some other ones in the near future. But today I just wanted to do a top 10 Harry Potter characters in my opinion. So today I just wanted to do my top 10 of my... So today I just wanted to do my top 10 favourite Harry Potter characters. So if you'd like to see who my favourite Harry Potter characters are, then keep on watching. Also, if you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and the notification bell as well, so you'll be notified every time I upload a new video. So let's get into this. So I've got my little notebook and I've got a few notes. So I just wanted to let's start with number 1. It may come no surprise to you if you've seen a few of my other videos. They're not in any particular order, but my first favourite character is Bellatrix Lestrange. I love how Helena Bonham Carter plays Bellatrix. She plays her to like the best she can. I love her crazy personality, even though she's evil. You just can't not like hate her. And as she is an evil character, you kind of love to hate her kind of thing. But I just love the character in general. She's great. So number 2 is Sirius Black. I love Sirius Black. Obviously, you get to see him first. You get to see him first, obviously, in the Prisoner of Azkaban, when Harry thinks he's a crazy killer, murderer kind of person. But obviously, in the end, he is amazing. Once Harry finds out the truth, he is amazing to Harry, and he's obviously a great friend to the Potter family. He obviously is Harry's godfather, so obviously James and Lily trusted him enough to be Harry's godfather. So that's a great thing in itself. And obviously in Order of the Phoenix, some of you might agree with me, let me know in the comments below. In Order of the Phoenix, he actually looks quite fit. So, especially when he does that little wink. it's yeah, he looks quite hot in that film. And obviously the terrible thing happens where obviously Bellatrix obviously kills him, so that's a horrible scene. That's one that still makes me well up now, even when I've watched it a few times. I obviously watched it multiple times. It still makes me well up. But yeah, that's Sirius Black. He is my second favourite character in the Harry Potter series. So number 3 is Hermione Granger. Obviously, just when you first think of Hermione Granger, she's like the glue that held the Golden Trio together, kind of thing. Obviously, she's so intelligent. I don't know how she managed to keep all that information in her brain. Like, it's just mind-blowing. And obviously she's, to me, in my opinion, I think she's so mentally strong. Like, the way throughout the series, she's just got stronger and stronger. And as I said, she's like the glue that held Harry and Ron and herself together right until the very end. So yeah, and in my opinion, the Golden Trio would be nothing without her. Harry and Ron probably would have died 4 or 5 times over without her, well, without her brains and logic. So yeah, that's Hermione Granger. She's my third favourite character. So number 4 is Luna Lovegood, and I wish she had a bit of a more stronger, she was able to be a more stronger presence in the film, but you only get to see her from the Order of the Phoenix onwards. So yeah, she's just such a quirky character. I love that about her. Love the fact that she doesn't care what other people think about her. Obviously, when we first meet her, Hermione goes to call her Loony Lovegood, but she's just like, meh. I'm just gonna ignore what he said. She's such a good friend to everyone. Obviously, an example of that is when obviously Sirius dies. Luna like speaks to Harry in a very like consoling way, and obviously she's just very calming kind of person. I think if someone was really in an angry mood, I think she'd be one of the people that would just calm you down like straight away. So yeah, that's Luna Lovegood. She's number 4 in my top 10. So number 5 is Neville Longbottom. Like, obviously, I just love how much he grows throughout the series of the films and the books. Obviously, it's more visible in the films, but so yeah, I love how much he grows. Obviously, at the beginning, he's very timid. He's not very confident. He's shy. He's not very confident in his lessons. And obviously, when Harry, Ron, and Hermione go to sneak out in the Philosopher's Stone, he actually stands up to them, and that's quite a brave thing to do, to stand up to your friends. So yeah, I feel like I can relate to him, his character, because when I first started school, I was quite shy. I didn't really speak. I found it hard to make friends. I wasn't very confident in myself. But obviously, as the years went by, I managed to get my confidence up and speak to people and make friends. So yeah, I feel like I can relate to Neville. And obviously, he is kind of portrayed as like the awkward one, but obviously in the end, he's one of the most important people that Harry needs in his group of friends. And obviously in the end, he kills the last Horcrux. So he's just an amazing person. I think he doesn't get enough credit. So yeah, Neville is number 5 in my top 10. As I said, these aren't in any particular order at all. I couldn't rank them in an order. I just did my favourite characters in the top 10 list. So number 6 is Professor McGonagall. She's such a great teacher, and obviously she's head of Gryffindor House. Even though she's head of Gryffindor House, she's very fair with all the students. Obviously, she punishes Harry, Ron, and Hermione when they sneaked out in the first film, obviously giving them detention. Obviously, she was another person that looked out for Harry in the films, and even in education-wise, getting him into the Quidditch team as well. That's another thing. Obviously, without her seeing that he was great on a broom, he would have probably never got into the Quidditch team. And obviously, she's badass. that spell she makes to make the guards come alive in the Hogwarts battle. I've always wanted to use that spell. I can't do impressions, so I don't know what that was, but yeah, McGonagall, she is badass. So yeah, she was in my top 10. Number 7 is Rubeus Hagrid, and he's my husband's favourite character as well. But I love the fact he's caring about any creatures, big or small, I don't know how he could be caring about Aragog, a massive spider, or any of some of the other creatures like the dragons, and then getting his beard burnt off. So yeah, I love the fact that he cares about any type of creature. He doesn't care what they are. He just wants to look after them all. Obviously, again, he cares for Harry from the get-go. Obviously, he brings him in the motorbike to drop her off at the Dursleys, and he doesn't want to leave him. Obviously, he helps him get to Diagon Alley, etc. So yeah, he cares for Harry from the get-go, and I think he could have been like a family figure for Harry as well. And also, he's funny. The way he talks, I love his like country accent, and some of the phrases. Obviously, his main popular one is, "I shouldn't have said that." He's just a funny man. So yeah, Hagrid had to be in my top 10. So number 8 is Molly Weasley. Obviously, being a mum myself, I can see obviously Molly, how amazing Molly is. So obviously, as Molly's a mum, she has obviously to do 20,000 things at once, looking after all her children, and obviously keeping the house in order, and yeah, and I love the fact that she's obviously, she looks after all her children, but then she still takes in Harry and Hermione as like her own, and looks after them as well. So they're just one big family, and I really admire that about her. Obviously, it's a surprising when you see her dueling with Bellatrix. You don't realise that even though she's a mum, a housewife kind of person, she was a great jeweller in that scene, I think. So that was a surprise, I think, to everyone. So yeah, obviously you see that she's kind and caring, but she knows when to put her foot down. Obviously sending the Howler to Ron in the Chamber of Secrets about the car, and yeah, obviously where she used to get upset with, when she used to get upset with Fred and George when they were doing their sorting out their Weasley Wizard Wheezers products and testing them out. So yeah, Molly's in my top 10. So number 9, I'm kind of cheating a little bit because it's the Weasley twins, so they're technically 2 people, but they're one great soul. So they're like hilarious in the films and the books. Obviously, the main example is when it's the Owls exams and they interrupt the Owls exams with their fireworks flying around on broomsticks, like messing up all the papers, and Umbridge is just like slowly getting angrier and angrier and she can't do anything about it, and they eventually chase her out the building, and they're just hilarious. So yeah, the Weasley twins had to be in my top 10. I also admire the fact that they started their business at a young age. Obviously got the help from Harry with the money to start it up, but they come up with the whole business idea on their own. Yeah, they're just hilarious. They're just really funny, and they have to be in my top 10. And last but not least, my number 10 is Remus Lupin. He is my favourite Defence Against the Dark Arts teacher. He's my favourite Defence Against the Dark Arts teacher. Again, he's another one that obviously that looks after Harry. Even when he's teaching at Hogwarts, he obviously defends him against the Dementors to begin with, but then also teaches him to do the Patronus charm. And yeah, he was a great friend to the Potters as well, so being in the Marauders. So yeah, Remus Lupin is my final character in my top 10. So that's my top 10, guys. What did you think of it? Let me know in the comments if you agree with any of my characters. I'd love to hear your top 10 characters as well. So yeah, if you like this video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and if you enjoyed these kind of videos, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell as well, so you'll be notified every time I upload another video. So that's the end of the video, guys. I will speak to you all in my next video. Bye, guys.